Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Diavel TV, and here we are with another episode of MLB 25 Road to the Show. And here we are faced with a very, very difficult decision. So without further ado, let's jump in. Currently, we have to decide which college we are going to commit to. Or we have a decision to make as to whether or not we want to just directly go into the MLB and forego college altogether. Now, we are a 53, 54 overall player. There is absolutely zero chance that we are going to crack an MLB organization, so we are most likely going to go the college route. We have multiple offers from multiple schools. Let's see where the best fit will be. So we have Cal State Fullerton. It's a 4-star exposure and 4-star skill development. Honestly, they are on my short list. I am looking for a good balance, but I am looking for good exposure as well as good skill development, kind of a combination, because we obviously want the exposure and we want the skill development to grow our skills. We have TCU. It's a 3-star exposure, 5-star skill development. Now, I would probably like their uniforms, but I am going to cross these guys off of our list. We have the UCLA Bruins, I believe. They are a 3-star exposure, 4-star skill development. They are getting axed from our short list as well. We have the South Carolina, 4-star of each. Honestly, not the greatest. There are better options. Then the Tennessee Volunteers. So I kind of did some self-scouting off screen, and the 5-star exposure, 4-star skill development is a fantastic combination if you are looking for, if you are looking to get noticed by MLB organizations and potentially go higher in the draft. So because of that combination, Noah Wolf is going to the Tennessee Volunteers. We are committing to Tennessee. And here we are at the MLB Draft.
With the 4th pick of the 2nd round, the Cleveland Guardians select Noah Wolf, a shortstop from the International League.
Okay, so we got drafted in the 2nd round, pick 4 by Cleveland. Definitely excited. Not a fan of Cleveland, but
okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round. But he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Noah Wolf, you were just selected in the 2nd round by the Guardians. How did it feel to have them call your name? It's a dream come true. You made it to the show. It's a dream. And how do you feel about being selected by the Guardians organization? Just grateful. I'm just happy to be here. But we still do have a decision to make. Noah, you committed to Tennessee, but now that you've been drafted, you have a big decision to make. Yes, thank you, Mr. Reporter Man. I am well aware. If I go pro, you receive a signing bonus of 5 tokens, a reduced chance of being fast-tracked to the major leagues, and you begin your pro career as an 18-year-old. Okay? If I go to college, you receive all the benefits of Tennessee's official offer. You can pursue being the number 1 overall pick in a future MLB draft, and you will begin your pro career as a 21-year-old after your college career is completed. So, here's my thinking. Again, we are a very low overall, low power, low contact, low fielding, speed, everything. Even if we do go pro, there is absolutely no guarantee that we make an MLB roster. That's pretty much guaranteed. We are not going to make the AAA roster. That is almost guaranteed. We potentially may make AA, but that is also not guaranteed. However, if we go to college, we could probably guarantee being a starter right away, and we could go for a national title. And we might spend multiple years in the minors developing, but if we go to college, we can have that same level of development with the added bonus of getting everyday reps and playing meaningful baseball. So guys, we are going to Tennessee. How do you plan to continue your success at the college level? And to keep working hard to get better. We have a lot of work to do. We all look forward to watching your college career and seeing you back at the draft in a few years. Good luck at Tennessee, Noah. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the University of Tennessee. All right, I got to get my accent going for those Tennessee cutscenes. Home of the Volunteers. 3 years later. Okay. So we fast-tracked to our senior season. Stephanie Saunders, our draft advisor, says, "Hey, Noah, it's me, Stephanie. Been a while since we've caught up. Got a few?" "Yeah, sure. What's up?" Love to hear it. I'm not surprised, though. You're always putting in the effort to get better. You're absolutely right. We had a lot of work to do. A couple things. First of all, congrats to you and your Tennessee teammates on making it to the College Baseball Championship in Omaha. So we are going to the College Baseball Playoffs. Perfect. In our senior season, you must be so excited to get there and compete for a national championship. Absolutely. That Natty is coming home to Tennessee. I know you have. That's every college team's goal at the start of the season, but it's really tough to get there. It's an experience no college ball player will ever forget. Let's make those memories, baby. And as your draft advisor, I want to let you know that you have a tremendous opportunity to turn some heads in Omaha. We're going to turn some heads indeed. A ton of scouts will be there, and the games are on national TV, so your performance in the tournament could have a big impact on your stock before the draft coming up in a month. Let's put in that work. I know you want to stay focused helping your team win the championship, and you should, but it's my job to keep you updated on these things. I know that's important to you too. Okay, so what are you hearing about my stock as of right now? Where are we going? Any change from 4 years ago? Well, I know a lot of people who think you have developed into one of the better players in college baseball over the last 3 seasons. Put up some great numbers from the time you stepped on campus as a freshman, so you've done everything you could up to this point. Okay, that's good news. Plus, you've done so against some really good competition with a lot of scouts following you at Tennessee. So from what I'm hearing from scouts I know and front office executives with MLB teams, I think you're likely to go in the first round, maybe even near the top of the draft if all goes well at the CBC. We're coming for that number 1 pick, y'all. Just keep doing what you're doing at the CBC, and you should be really happy with how things turn out in the draft. Anyways, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you've probably got a class or homework to get to. I'll check in with you before the draft. Good luck, Noah. Thanks for all the info, Steph. Watch out for me in Omaha. Here we go. All right, so we're on the team plan going to Omaha for the College Baseball Championships. So our head coach, Sam Daly, says it's pretty amazing, Noah. We're on our way to the College Baseball Championship. I'm so proud of this team. And I got to say, it's been an honor to coach you and watch your development over the last few years. You had a tough choice to make after getting drafted out of high school, but I truly believe you made the right decision coming to play ball at Tennessee. Me too, Coach, me too. You've really improved as a player, and you've been a big part of this program's success over the last 3 years. I wish they'd elaborate more on that. Did we win a Natty in those 3 years? What have we accomplished? Now, there are going to be a lot of scouts and distractions in Omaha, but try not to get too wrapped up in that. Coach, the only reason I'm going to this is because of these scouts. We're only a few wins away from a national championship, so let's get it done and bring home a trophy to Knoxville. I hear you. Thanks for helping me, my development coach. I'll do everything I can to help us win, Coach. Thanks for helping me develop. I know we were a work in progress when we came to you, but you've molded us into a future first-round MLB prospect. Coach says, by the way, the school's athletic department sent all of you players some new equipment as a congrats for making it this far. Okay. You'll receive a notification reminding you when we arrive in the clubhouse. Be sure to pick up your package before the next game. See packages on the header bar of the main menu. Awesome, thanks. Can't wait to check it out. All right, we can equip ourselves with some gear for the CBC. That'll be fun. College Baseball Championship, game number 1. Let's go. Hopefully, in our 3 years at Tennessee and college, we learned how to hit. Guess we're going to find out.
You game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks.
We're taking on South Carolina, a team that we actually turned down during our decision time. So they're going to have a bone to pick with us. Let's show out and show them what they were missing.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity.
So 2 down, right. Now the third base.
We are up on the defensive side.
No score here in the second.
No on, 2 outs. All right, routine ground ball. Let's whip this over to first and call it a day.
Sends it to first.
Beautiful.
And that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 2 outs, nobody on.
Ooh, dynamic challenge.
Steps in now
Got
for Tennessee.
no men on base, 2 outs, bottom of the second, and we are tied at 0.
He's really been a perfect fit for this Vols program.
Let's say it. Let's get a hit. Let's start small for our college career. Got Jamal Cloud on the mound. Fastball, curve splitter, changeup. All right, so he's got a decent repertoire. Let's see what he's got.
Swinging a foul out of play.
All right, good rip. Good rip.
Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more.
0-2 count. That was a little low for me. I didn't like it. Got to be aggressive.
Under such a bright spotlight.
That's inside.
With this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
That's a good rip. Is that going to drop? Is that going to drop?
On his way over.
No, it is not. That's okay. We fly out to center field. Nothing doing through the first couple innings, but we are up again. Again, nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 0.
Cloud back to work.
That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a double. Let's get something going, boys. All right, so we are in there with a stand-up double. Let's see if we could reach home plate. Come on, Canna, get something going here, kid. Nope.
Oh, and now a wild pitch.
Again, I don't trust our base running enough currently to be aggressive in that scenario.
Stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ground.
All right, decent rip. Brings us up to third base. So any ball hit to the right side of the field or the outfield, that is going to bring us home, and we are going to take the lead. Nicholas Allen, buddy, it's all up to you.
But at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
This one popped up. Base hit left.
What? Okay. So that is what we needed. We do score, take the lead 1-0. I still am trying to figure out that analog directional thing for base running. Again, I don't know how to change it back to how it was. It's kind of weird, and it will lead to us making a mistake eventually. All right, so here we are on defense. 1 on, 1 out. Let's turn 2.
He can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground left side, 6.
Routine.
4, 3.
Oh, okay. Didn't get him at first. He was too quick. We got 2 outs. They do score a run, but we score as well. We are up 2-1, and we have a challenge here. Let's get an RBI base hit. So runners on first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, we are leading 2-1. There we go. That is exactly what we needed. That is dropping, and that's a 3-run home run. Let's go.
And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. This is what you dream of as a kid.
Number 1 overall draft pick. Mark my words. 385 feet, 100-mile-an-hour exit velo. So it seems our 3 years in college definitely was a benefit, and we have remembered how to hit.
He will never forget.
Welcome to the game.
Lovely.
Pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time.
All right, 1 on, no outs. Let's turn 2 here.
They were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find.
And that goes right by the second baseman. That's unfortunate. Don't squander this lead, boys. Do not squander this lead.
Noah Wolf steps in now for Tennessee.
You know, Boog, one of the all-time great balls was 3-time All-American.
Runners on second and third. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. We are up by 6. Let's go. Let's get some more ribbies. I shouldn't have swung at that. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was... Sword! There we go. That should get in at least 1. And he's going around. Let's go. Let's go. Wheels, wheels, wheels. 2-run single. That is our 5th RBI of the game. We are on fire. Granted, that wasn't the best hit in the world, but I will take that any day of the week. Steal situation. Maybe we give this a try.
He is seeing it like a beach ball. Runner takes off.
We got a fantastic jump. Oh my God. Our first stolen base of the series. Let's go. Okay. So we are now in scoring position with 2 outs and Kenna Maryville up at the plate. That's not what we needed. He's safe. Oh my God. That base running aggressiveness really paid off there. We kind of pulled a magician trick there, and we ended up scoring. So we win that game pretty handily, 11-4. Can we see? Right, so we actually went, if you can see here, I'll move the camera. We went 3 for 4, 3 runs, a home run, 5 RBIs, a double. So we were a triple away from the cycle. And we had a stolen base to boot. Absolutely fantastic. We are off to a great start.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the
okay, so we didn't win yet, but we are on the top of the 9th. This should just be a formality.
At first, 2 out of the inning. This one in the air. Maryville in position. And that'll do it.
I don't know why I ran out in the outfield, but there we go. Easy win. We have interest from a lot of different clubs. And we are still currently projected in the round 1 to 2 range. Game 2, baby. CS Fullerton, let's go. There we are. Future number 1 overall pick, baby.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Right. First up, bottom of the 1st inning, 1 on second, 2 outs. This should be a routine play to first base.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And
light work. Light work.
And we're still scoreless.
Let's hit a shot to outer space. Top of the 2nd, no on, no outs. We are leading off. And we are tied 0-0. That's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and
that's low.
He knew right away it was
2-0 count. Okay, let's be patient here.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front.
I should really take my own advice. That's outside. 3-1. And we take a walk. Not ideal, but hey, our plate vision is increasing. It is getting better. That'll pay dividends when we get to the big leagues.
And a pitch. A swing and a soft line.
That is not what we needed to do.
Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
My bad. I thought that was going a little bit further than it did. I thought that might have dropped in the outfield. All right, top of 4, no on, 1 out, still tie 0-0.
First national title in 2024.
That's inside.
Texas A&M in a thriller.
We got Caleb Aseo on the mound, forcing fastball slider, curveball, and a 2-seam. All right, let's lock in. Damn it. Oh. Okay.
Makes the catch, 2 down.
All right, that's okay. I kind of dropped the PCI a little bit on that.
Now it's going to be
We are bottom of the 4th, 1 on, no outs, still ties 0-0. Let's shoot for a double play.
Get this guy out of here. On the ground right side, 4.
Okay, flip it to me. Let's go.
3.
He's out. Let's go. Absolute cannon. Absolute cannon with my 40 throw power. Okay. We are currently leading 2-0. It is the top of the 6th. 1 on, 1 out. And we got ourselves a challenge. Let's go for an RBI base hit here. Caleb Aseo still on the mound. Energy depleting. Same pitch repertoire as before. Let's drive in this run. Okay, it won't drop, but he's not even tagging. He's like 88 speed. He didn't tag up. Oh well. Okay. So it is now tied 2-2, bottom 6, 1 on, no outs. Let's turn 2. Let's get out of this jam. All right, this should be pretty routine.
4, 3.
All right, he totally laid out our second baseman. Too bad you can't fight in this game. Okay. All right, let's make up for those offensive mistakes we've made thus far. Top of 7, 2 on, 2 outs. And we have an opportunity here to take the lead with a base hit. That'll do it. There we go. That's at least a double. And if he's smart, they're going to wave him around. They are. Wheels, wheels, wheels. He's out. That's okay. We did get the RBI, and we are currently in the lead 3-2. Let's hope we can maintain that lead. All right. Still 3-2, bottom of 7. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Let's turn 2 to get out of this. All right, let's go, let's go. Oh, this guy's quick. Okay. So we got some work to do offensively. All right, we are in extra innings. Top of the 10th, 3-3. Nobody on, 1 out. Let's see if we can hit a dinger. Oh, that PCI just missed. Okay. All right, bottom of the 10th. Still tied. Play at first.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
All right, get the ball in, get the ball in.
It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
All right, boys. We are in a jam. We are in a pickle right now.
Pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So we got out of that jam, and we are currently leading 5-3. All right. And we have the potential to end the game right here.
2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings.
All right, so that's not going to us. Should be a routine play at first, and that is the dub. So we didn't do too great that game, but there should be another game or two to kind of make up for that disappointing performance.
Another win to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Nothing spectacular.
All right. Head coach Sam Daly. All right, great win today. We showed exactly why we deserve to be here. Thanks, coach. Let's enjoy it right now, then it's time to turn the page. Absolutely. No days off. One more win gets us to the national championship game, but we can't afford to get ahead of ourselves. Okay. Let's stay focused on what's gotten us here, playing good, volunteers baseball, and bringing great energy and focus to everything we do. Aye, aye, coach. Tomorrow is what matters now. One game to decide if we move on and play for a championship or pack it up and go home. We ain't going home, coach. We didn't come this far to go home. Remember to play one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time. Words of wisdom to live by. We've earned this chance to do something special here in Omaha, and tomorrow is the next step in that journey. Let's keep it going.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the TCU Horned Frogs going up against the Tennessee Volunteers.
Okay.
With my partner Chris Singleton.
Let's lock in.
I'm John Shambi.
We are not going home today.
It's win or go home time for one of college baseball's.
Oh, we are already down 3-0. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the second. We have some work to do. Wow.
When I think about the Vols,
that's inside.
Certainly comes to mind.
Painted the edge there.
Career numbers: a .370 batting average, 38 homers, and a school record 238 RBIs. As a pitcher,
oh, please go foul. Please drop. Please drop. Thank God. Oh, I got away with one there. That was absolute. That was at my eyeballs. That's low.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, those guys are still good friends. And when it came to Helton's MLB career, the 2024 Hall of Famer really was the Colorado Rockies. Helton was the
we made good contact, but unfortunately right to the center fielder. Okay. Oh my God, we're down 6-0 now. This is not going well. All right, let's turn 2, get out of this jam. Okay. Okay. This is not going well whatsoever. We need to pick up the pace. It's 6-4 now in the bottom of the third. This is an offensive slugfest. We got runners on the corners with 1 out, and we have Brent Norton on the mound. 4-seam curve, cutter, slider. A base hit will score 1 and drop their lead to 1 run. So let's lock in here. That is not what we need, but that might get him in. Wheels. Okay. I swung at the first pitch again. Wasn't the greatest pitch to hit, but we did get a sacrifice fly, and we are 1 run closer to winning this game. So honestly, I'll take it. All right, plays that first. All right, this should be pretty easy. All right. Okay, let's put some more runs on the board. We have 1 on, no outs, bottom of the 6th, still trailing by 1 run. Let's get a double here.
And that's
a little high.
And it's 1-0.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. No trouble here.
So another solid contact hit, but unfortunately right to the left fielder. Okay. We are not doing too great here. We are now tied at 6. 1 on, 1 out, top of the 7th. Let's turn 2 and get out of this inning. Okay. Let's go, flip it. Well, this guy's fast.
at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
That's okay. Just don't give up a run, and we will be fine. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of 7th, tied 7-7. We are up at bat, and we can take the lead with a base hit. Striving the go-ahead run. We have Alvaro McFadden on the mound, four-seam changeup, slider, curveball. That's low. That's also low. I will also take a walk here, in all honesty, to load the bases.
If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and fires.
3-0 count. Unless this ball is right down the middle, I ain't swinging.
Issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
All right, he walked us. Bases are now juiced with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. A base hit will score likely 2 runs. And those runs are going to be huge. That is exactly what we needed. I'm going to stay at second. Scores 2. We are now up 9-7. Oh, thank God. It had me sweating there in the first couple innings. All right, still got 1 out and 2 on. We still have an opportunity to add to this lead.
0-2 now. Egan.
That's not what we needed. That's okay. That's okay. Let's play some good defense and hold them to 7.
1 out, base is empty. And now, Jared Roper.
So they score 2, and now it is tied. Top of the 9th, nobody on, 1 out. Play at first.
To try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's down the third baseline. That's not good at all.
And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. It may have been
Just pucker my butthole a little bit.
But by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot.
Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, tie game, runner in scoring position. A base hit here should drive him in. He is very slow, so there is no guarantees there. But we are going up against Fletcher Henley on the mound, four-seam changeup, slider, curveball. Woosah. Let's lock in. That is... Oh, go, 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 go. Wheels, 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 wheels.
And he dives in with a winning run, and they walk it off for the win.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. That was a horrible, horrible swing. Bad contact. Just squibbles through the infield. But that's all it takes. That's all we needed. We win the elimination game in a, oh God, a stressful matchup. I'm glad that one's over.
Exciting finish to this game today.
Second baseman didn't even try. Get that kid off the team, number 7. You are going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's after this. F- for effort there. That was absolutely garbage.
Championship game on the show. It's the
Okay.
UCLA Bruins.
We are in the championship game, ladies and gentlemen. We have to show up for this and cement our claim or our argument for the first overall pick in the upcoming draft.
Try and bring home a
Let's
national championship.
go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And the batter now, Noah Wolf.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support.
Bottom of the 2nd, we are down 8-0 already.
I think keeping the mindset to attack.
We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of ground to cover. This is not looking good.
Get quick outs. Dump back to work. The shortstop.
That's outside. This sucks. This sucks, guys.
Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Horribly outside.
Ball ball. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker.
We're going to get walked here, I can guarantee it.
2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
Okay.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, 3-1 count here. Let's be smart.
Swing and a foul.
Drop the PCI. That was a pitch to absolutely rip. All right, full count here. Let's not strike out.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all, and they're on the board. It's 8-1. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years.
400 feet, 100 mile an hour exit velo. Get out of here. This is my house.
Nothing like creating
We're still down 7.
memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched.
Absolute
taking
banger.
An outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Pretty sure NORAD picked that up in their airspace detection system.
So a man at first. Now it's the second.
All right, let's turn 2 here and get out of this inning.
Valentine.
Continue to chip away at this deficit.
On the ground, 2 ball.
Routine. All right. That's okay. Takes a sure out at first. Can't be mad with that. But they cannot score. They do not. We pick up 2, so that's great. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 out, 1 on, 2 out, sorry. And we have Logan Duff still on the mound, a slider 4-seam circle, change, and a 2-seam fastball. Okay.
Ground ball, base hit right field. They get the force. That is the inning.
Oh, if I would have just nudged the PCI up like I intended to, that would have been another dinger.
3 innings complete.
Damn, that was a missed opportunity. That was a golden pitch. All right, it's now 10-3, 2 on, no outs. Triple play, maybe?
Roll to short, possible 2 ball. And it finds its way.
We suck.
Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an
We
RBI
suck.
single, and it's an 8-run lead. And now here is Noah Wolf.
All right, it's 11-4 now. Bottom of the 5th. Logan Duff still on the mound. His energy is going down, so we should get some meatballs, hopefully. But no matter what we do right now, we're still going to be down a substantial amount.
And that one upstairs.
That was at the eyes.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these
Better not
players
walk me.
who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
That one misses.
Come on now.
3-0.
Give me something to crank. There we go. That's gone. That's gone. All right. That makes us sting a little bit less. But that is our second home run of the day. College scout or MLB scouts, I hope you're watching. This is what you can expect in the MLB. We might not win the Natty, but we're not going down without a fight.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of
Bang.
energy right now and having the game of his life.
Oh yeah, absolutely insane. All right, we are clawing back. It is 11-9. Let's go for home run number 3. 3 home runs and a natty. Oh my God! Guaranteed first overall pick. So runner on second, no outs. Bottom of the 6th, home run ties the game. It's not a home run, but that'll do. That'll get a run in. That's at least a double.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I'll take that any day of the week.
Second, and they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed.
Take that.
This is the type of approach you want to see.
All right,
in
Canna.
this situation.
Bring us around. Let's tie this game up.
Maraville.
I'm not risking this. Too much at stake.
Dirt blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and
That'll get through. We're going. We're going. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Let's go. Lightning speed. It's 43. Lightning speed.
Not much to this one other than his willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're tied at 11, top of the 8th. Nobody on, 1 out. We're going to first. This is exactly what happened in the last game. We're going to get this into third. And now they have a man in scoring position with only 1 out.
Absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now
it is still tied at 11. Bottom of the 8th, nobody on, no outs. And we are up to bat. You know what? I'm not going to try and do too much. We have to play strategically. Let's just focus on getting on base. So we got a new pitcher, Leroy Ornelas. 4-seam, 2-seam in a sweeping curve. Not very many pitches at his disposal. Okay, I'll take that. That will be a double. Should have taken that challenge, but whatever. All right. Lead off double. We should be able, hopefully, fingers crossed, to come around to score to take the lead. Come on, Canna. Don't let us down.
Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that.
And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Wheels. Lightning. Speed. Might as well call me Lightning McQueen. Tell him running these bases.
One down,
come on now.
Now
all right, we are on third with 1 out. That will score us.
Middleton under it.
Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no.
Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full.
I didn't.
11 apiece.
I didn't realize that I accidentally hit the analog stick. I thought he was running to home because it was a surefire base hit.
1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
That is going to be absolutely huge if we end up losing this game. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the MLB scouts have short-term memory loss. That was a disgrace.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Sends it across the first.
I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe that at all.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Noah Wolf.
It's getting late, Boo. You can
all right.
feel the tension.
Enough being strategic.
The time is now for him to step up.
Let's hit a walk-off home run to win the Natty.
Back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Man. We have the opportunity to win this game right now. Let's go, boys. Bail us out from our boneheaded mistake. And we are on deck.
90 feet away. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here.
National champions on a walk-off home run in extra innings. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, we did it. This man's going number 2. I'm going number 1. Whoever the hell that guy is, the 2nd overall pick in the MLB draft. Book it. Holy. Talk about drama.
Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
All right, our agent, Stephanie Saunders. Noah, congrats on winning the college baseball championship. You were amazing throughout the tournament. Thank you for that. We tried our best. I'm now hearing that you will most likely be drafted in the top 10. Number one or bust. But I'll take it. By the way, is there any specific team you are hoping will draft you? No. We are going to let fate decide. And we are going to be happy with whatever, and that is who we are going to play with. Cool, I can't wait to see how it plays out. Me too. All right, so we are here at the draft, hoping for that number one overall pick.
In the first round, the San Francisco Giants select Noah Wolf, a shortstop from the International League.
First overall, baby, to the San Francisco Giants. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to break every single record that exists. Oh, what a sight. What a sight.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is officially off the board. There's been a lot of anticipation for this pick, and now we finally know who it is, Harold. This is a young man that we have known all the way back when he was coming out of high school. Now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Well, Greg, not only did we get to know him,
guys, the audio isn't off for you.
And I feel like, man, this is
it is
like
off for me in my headphones.
I know they're celebrating, and rightfully so.
It's not matching up.
Everything you want a kid to do.
I don't know if this is a game level issue
He showed out there early
or what,
on.
but this is
He
not
went to
me.
College. That was his decision. It was a good decision for him because he grew and developed. And now we're looking at the number one pick overall. And so his pathway, we followed it a long ways. Got to know the family and the kid. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, he looked like a superstar in the college baseball championship as well. Oh, yeah. Did he? He dominated there.
I know you love those pressure-packed moments.
No doubt. You learn a lot about a prospect.
Yeah.
Hey, every number one overall pick has a slightly different projection as they enter pro ball. But from what we're hearing from people around the sport, he might have a chance to be like that generational player, Harold, if all goes well. Would you agree with that assessment from
Well, there's no guarantees with the number one pick. I got to throw that out there. Right?
Okay.
But I love him. I think he's got a shot to really do some great things here. But the game is interesting. But I do believe this. I don't know if he'll be a generational player or not, but I think he'll be in the big leagues quick.
Yeah.
Fast to the big leagues.
Yeah, most scouts think he's going to fly through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
Again, hopefully we will see this young man in Major League Baseball as early as next year. Very exciting.
Okay. Noah Wolf, San Francisco Giants just selected you with the first overall pick in this year's MLB draft. How are you feeling? Oh, brother. Brother, we are living the absolute dream. Give me my signing bonus. Were you expecting to go number one overall? Yeah, obviously. I am the best player to ever exist on planet Earth. 3 years ago, you were selected in the second round. Why do you think you were drafted earlier this time around? I really showed what I could do against great competition at Tennessee. I owe it to my coaches at Tennessee. Teams weren't sleeping on me this time. Definitely better competition. Noah, you helped Tennessee win the college baseball championship this year. How do you plan to continue that success with the Giants organization? I'm just going to keep working to get better. Humble roots. But give me my signing bonus. Well, we look forward to seeing you take the field as the newest member of the Giants organization. Congrats and good luck, Noah. Thank you kindly. Wow. Okay. And there we are, newest member of the San Francisco Giants organization. Let's see what we can do. All right, our new manager, Jim Risser of the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Hi there, Noah. I'm Jim Risser, your new manager. Welcome to Richmond. Well, you've made it to pro ball, ready to put in some serious work? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Put me batting cleanup every game. I'll show you what I can do. Good. Glad to hear it because I know everyone has very high expectations of you as the first overall pick, and the front office wants to see you in the big leagues as soon as you show that you are ready. Sir, I am ready now. Respectfully, me and my 57 overall, we're ready to take the MLB by storm. Let me tell you that. We'll see how you play here in AA for a little bit while you get your feet wet, but if you do well, I would expect you can move up the ladder pretty fast. Yeah, I don't expect to be here very much. I don't even need a locker. Okay, I will just bring a bag. In the meantime, work hard, help us win some games, and be good to your teammates, help them be their best, and they'll do the same for you. Let's go. Noah, welcome to the San Francisco Giants. Okay, well, I'm excited to see what you've got. I got it all, Coach. I got it all. That's it for now. Good luck out there, Noah. Thanks, Coach. Let's put in some work. Our agent, Stephanie Saunders, is back. Hey, Noah. Hope you're settling into life in Richmond okay. I'm excited for you to get your pro career started. Also, just wanted to fill you in on a big perk of being one of my clients. Every so often, I'll be sending you packages with equipment that you can use on the field to help you look great. And most importantly, play your best. It's all yours to keep and use however you want. Cool. I like some gear. I don't have any stubs, so I can't buy anything. Free stuff, I'll take it. I've just had my assistant mail off your first package, so that should be arriving to your team's clubhouse in a couple of days. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get it to you before your first game of the season, but hopefully it will be worth the wait. Keep an eye out for a delivery notification so you know when it arrives, and enjoy. Good luck out there. Can't wait to see what you can do in the league. Thanks, Steph. You're my #1 fan. Okay, so we are back at the clubhouse, our new clubhouse, after being drafted #1 overall by the San Francisco Giants after an illustrious college career capped off by a 2-home-run game in the national championship. Wow, what an episode. But guys, that will do it for this episode. In the next episode, we will kick off our big league career down here in AA and see how we do and see how quickly we can make it to the bigs. So if you did like this video, I would ask that you drop a like on this video and comment down below. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, helps push this content out to people who may want to see it. Sports fans, gaming fans, everybody in between, doesn't matter. We want to be able to make sure that they are able to enjoy this content as well. And then if you are invested in this series or any of the series we have on the channel or are excited for our Adam Fall playthrough that will be dropping very soon, I would ask that you hit that subscribe button, as it definitely helps the channel out and lets me know that you want to keep seeing this content. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this video as well as I did. Okay, so we will see you guys in the next one.